How exactly can I learn and understand my child? In this episode, we'll continue our series on building strong family relationships and focus on knowing your child. Thanks for joining and keep listening. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Deliberate Christian Parenting Podcast. If you're a parent raising children for God and with God, then you are in exactly the right place. Our standard is the Bible, and our methods are Christ-like, vision-led, and relational. My name is Amaka Odunowo, and I am so excited to have you here. Welcome back if you are a returning listener, and if you're just joining us, welcome. We are currently on our Building Strong Family Relationships series, and if you are here for the first time, I want to encourage you to listen here first, and then please catch up on the other episodes. You will be blessed, you will enjoy them, and they will really help you. Okay, so we're starting again today with the quote by Berg, which says, "All things being equal, people do business with and refer business to people they know, they like, and they trust." Right? And I took it for family and I took it for relationships, and I said that all things being equal, your children will build relationship with you if they know you, they like you, and they trust you. People build relationships with those they know, they like, and they trust. In the last episode, we spent a lot of time talking about how to get to know your children, and today we are going to move up to how to get your children to like you. How to get your children to like you. So a lot of the things I'm going to say here was inspired by the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, right? And it was a very lovely book to read. So I took some of the things that I read there and thought about it. Like, okay, how does this apply in a family setting, in a family relationship? So we have a few things here. The first thing I want to talk about is be friendly. Be friendly. Be somebody, be open, okay? Be enjoyable to be around. The Bible says the person that would have friends is somebody that would show themselves friendly, right? So what does friendly mean? It means to be kind and to be pleasant. Okay? Be a kind and pleasant person. Don't just go up and down carrying your face like sour egusi. Don't always be angry. Don't always have a chip on your shoulder. Okay? Smile, look happy, be approachable. Don't be shouting up and down the entire place, right? Be friendly, okay? If you want your children to like you. The second one is be fun. Be fun. Children are children for a reason. Even adults, be somebody that is fun to be around, okay? I know you have responsibilities. I know adulthood is a lot, right? But at the same time, you can be enjoyable, and it doesn't necessarily mean jumping up and down the place and all of that, right? Fun can just be anything that brings enjoyment or amusement or light-hearted pleasure, right? Something that can be entertaining. So a joke, a book, a game. Something I started doing is when I pass by my children, not every time, but as many times as I remember I pass by my children or children that are close to me, I try to make sure that they smile. I can pay them a compliment. With a boy, I can throw young boys love that. Throw a punch. Like, just for like 3 seconds, just they love that word. I can pull your cheek, roughen your hair, be like, see fine girl. or I like your hair, or ooh, you smell it. Just something juicy. Just try to get a smile out of them at different points of the day, right? You can play a game, crack a joke, wrestle on the floor, read a book, turn on praise music and dance. Let them gist you about what they are doing. Let them just have a child that build this very creative and imaginative Lego pieces, and she will gist me about how it can enter the water and it can fly, and okay, it has a detachable submarine here. And so the fun part for her is me actually just sitting to her, listening and asking her questions about it. I don't necessarily even have to understand. I'm just like, okay, ask questions. By the time I ask 4, 5, 6, 7 questions, right, she's happy. That was fun for her. That was play. All right, so please be a fun person. For children, this is like very key and important to them. Also, the next one I would say is forgive and seek forgiveness. Okay, forgive your children. Don't hold grudges against your children. Don't keep malice with your children. Don't have silent treatment with your children. Don't punish your children consistently for something that happened. We've had parents say, hey, that's how you do. Even your own pregnancy was the hardest pregnancy. Giving birth to you out of all your siblings was the hardest one. You're just the most calm down. Okay, so please forgive your children. And when you offend them, because except if you are God, the only time you will not offend your children is if you are God. If you've offended your children, ask them to forgive you as well. Okay, so forgive and seek forgiveness. The next one I'm going to say is focus. Right, focus on your children. Let something, I would say everything is not about you, I agree. But in their own home, in their own family life, once in a while, it should be about them. Some conversations should be about them. Some days should be about them. Some things should be about them. Not everything is about them, yes. But at least once in a while, something should be about them. Okay? So teach them to focus on other people. Teach them to focus on you. But please also focus on them once in a while. Let it be about them. Be fair. Be fair to your children. Don't have favorites. Don't blame them for things that are not their faults. Don't berate them for things that you have not trained them to do. Don't be angry at them for things that come with the age that they are in. You can train them out of it, but don't make them feel like they are stupid for doing something that is what they need to be doing for their age. Don't be angry at them for being the children that God created them to be. Be fair to your children, right? Flee strife. Everything is not fights. Everything is not what kind of atmosphere do you want in your home? Speak to the atmosphere in your home, in your family, with your children. Everything is not fight. Everything is not anger. Everything is not shouting. It is not necessary to insult your children, curse them, and bring them down. Okay? Flee strife. That kind of strife in the atmosphere is not even going to let your prayers be answered quickly as a family. Right? Forbear. Be patient with your children. There's a reason why they are children. One of the fruits of the Spirit. I say it all the time. For me, parenting is about holiness. Parenting is about sanctification. I know marriage does it for you, but more than anything, parenting has done it for me. Because, with marriage, you're talking to another person who has a relationship with God, ideally. The Holy Spirit can speak to, is also good on the character development journey. But with children, they're starting from scratch. So you need the fruit of the Spirit to help you. We'll go into that in another series, right? But seriously, patience, long suffering, endurance, those are marks of a Christian. Those are Christian virtues. You need them with your children. That is why they are children. They have not been this way before. They do not know. They are born with foolishness. You need to help them out of it. Be patient. You cannot be angry. A 2-year-old is throwing a tantrum and then you are angry. Why? A 2-year-old will throw a tantrum. It's you that you're angry that has the problem, not the 2-year-old. I'm sorry. Be patient, forbear. Then the next one is be fond of your children. Let them know you like them. Nobody gets spoiled because of too much love. Let them know you like them. Be fond of them. The Bible says God delights over us with singing. He looks at us and he smiles down at us. right? Be fond of your children. See, this world is somehow. Let them know that they have people that like them, that love them. Put feeling. We've spoken about this one with passion. Don't be dry. Put effort. Put feeling into the matter. Put enthusiasm. Bring interest. Bring the whole of yourself. Don't be dry. Don't be disinterested in the things that concern your children or in your interactions with your children. Then don't flatter your children. See, children can smell lies and they can smell hypocrisy, especially as they get older. So you're like, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. The child knows you're not the most beautiful girl in the world, right? People tell her every day she's not the most beautiful girl in the world. And as she's growing, maybe when she's younger, she might believe you, but she's growing older, she'll just feel like you're lying, right? Don't flatter your children. Tell them the truth. I'm not saying tell them, oh, you're ugly, no. But you can say you're beautiful without saying you're the most beautiful girl in the world. You see where I'm going to. Don't say don't over exaggerate the truth till it becomes a lie. Don't flatter them. Always tell your children the truth. This is important. Don't tell your children lies. No falsehoods. So don't flatter. No falsehoods. No lies. Please. If it's bitter, don't say, oh, it is sweet. If the injection is going to be painful, don't say, oh, it's not going to be painful. If you are going, don't say, I'm coming. Always tell them the truth so they can trust you. And be firm. People like people that have standards, that have values. Your children will feel safe when they know that you have boundaries, you have standards, you have values. Right? Be firm. Be firm. The fact that you want your children to like you doesn't mean that you should be lily-livered. Does not mean that you should over-cuddle them. Does not mean that you should be complacent. Right? Have standards. No, this is not all right. You cannot do this. If you've done all the other ones, this one is not the one that will now make your child dislike you. Your children need to know what you stand for. They need to know that you're somebody that they can rely on. So please be firm. Be very, very, very firm. I didn't say be unreasonable. I said be firm. Okay, so I hope with these few points of mine, you've learned a thing or two about how to build a strong, positive relationship with your child, primarily in getting your child to like you. Please catch up with the other episodes if you haven't. If you have a comment, you can put it down below. I'll be glad to see it. Or you can send me an email, details below. God bless you and see you next episode.